Welcome out to It's All Been Done Radio Hour. This week we have a brand new Itsahlbend theater for you, featuring the wonderful Dan Condo. Before we get to that, we want to thank Circle 270 Media, which this podcast is a part of. We also want to thank our parent network, It's All Been Done Presents, found at IABDpresents.com. Please go there. Check out our other podcasts, written work, video series, and more. Also, please go to patreon.com/IABD. We're still working on that $100 goal for this year, and that will help us pay our monthly expenses without any extra. We're still going to be pulling things out of pocket, but that would really go a long way towards helping us out. $2 is the minimum donation, and that gets you access to most of the exclusive content we put out. Now enjoy this episode of It's All Bend Theater. Next, we are proud to present It's All Bend Theater.
Good evening, and welcome to It's All Bend Theater. As always, I'm your humble host, your stalwart storyteller, your prince of prose, Sir Hubert Donald Rattigan Fievel Norwahl, Esquire the Third. Tonight, I bring you the classic tale, Hector, my hedgehog. This story has been told countless times with many different variations, with the hedgehog boy alternately named Hans or Jack. But forget what those lying, filthy brothers Grimm may have told you. This is the true story, so help me. So, without further ado, I present my superior version of the seminal classic, Hector, my hedgehog. Our story begins on an unfortunately quiet night in a poor but peaceful village a ways off from a grand castle. Horace and Ygrette White Hands are trying to, make a baby.
It's all right, Horace. It happens to everybody.
But I just want a son so badly.
Well, you mean a baby. A healthy baby, no matter the gender.
Yes, exactly.
It will happen for us.
Will it, Ygrette? Will it? Not if I can't perform my husbandly duties.
You will, Horace. You will. You just need to relax.
That's easy for you to say.
Here, lie back down. I can help you.
Maybe I should wear a blindfold.
Pardon me?
You know, spice things up a bit.
Well, fine. A blindfold. I can find one.
And maybe don't rub your boobs on me.
Why not?
It's distracting. God, I want a baby boy so bad I would do anything. Anything.
You don't have to make it sound so unpleasant.
It isn't, my dear. I just want a baby. At this point, even a hedgehog would do.
Hedgehog? Why would you say that?
I don't know. I picked an animal at random.
Well, I do not find animals sexy, especially not those rotten hedgehogs. Yuck.
I know. Now tie the blindfold on and let's get this over with.
Pardon me?
It's not you, my dear. I just want to get to the baby part.
All right.
And it better be a boy.
We shall see.
Well, a baby they did have, only 7 months later.
Breathe, my dear, breathe.
I am breathing. Stop telling me what to do, Horace.
Well, after all, I am your husband. Isn't that my job?
No.
Just a little bit more. The baby is almost out.
Really, darling? Have some decorum.
I will kill you, Horace.
That seems like a tad bit of an overreaction, does it not?
Shut your mouth.
One more push.
Oh, what is it? What is it? Is it a boy? Tell me it's a boy.
It is it is sort of a boy.
Let me see.
Here.
At the sight of her son, human on the bottom half, hedgehog on the top, Ygrette Whitehands immediately died of shock.
Oh, I guess I should have been more careful about what I wished for.
Well, as the years went by, Horace never became less disgusted by his son. The tot whom he named Hector had freed him from a loveless marriage, and he was grateful for that. But that didn't make up for the public embarrassment the boy caused him. Still, Horace did feed and clothe Hector, even if he reminded his son just how grossly deformed he was every chance he got. One day, when the lad was of age to be considered a man, he decided to leave home himself.
Daddy, I've decided to leave home.
Oh, thank God.
Are you not concerned about where I will go or how I will fare?
Not really. As I've often told you, I'd rather not look upon you. Knowing I will not have to do that any longer is all the knowledge I'll need.
That hurts my feelings, Daddy.
It can't be helped, I'm afraid. That's just how it is.
Well, I intend to take our beloved Rooster with me.
The rooster? Whatever for?
I shall shod him like the finest horse and ride upon his back.
Well, that seems silly, but whatever, I don't need him.
Then farewell, Daddy.
Okay, bye.
The hedgehog boy traveled throughout the kingdom, seeking purpose. Everywhere he went, people shunned him. But Hector was used to that, so it didn't bother him much. One day, he and Rooster, the terribly unimaginative name Hector bestowed upon his pet, came upon a grand castle in the middle of the forest. Hector had never seen anything like it, and badly wanted to go inside.
Or, who goes there?
My name is Hector, and this is my rooster, named Rooster.
Oh, well, I've seen everything now I have. A hedgehog riding a rooster. Blimey.
I'm only half-hedgehog. As you'll notice, my bottom half is a human.
Oh, well, that's even worse it is. A freak of nature.
May we enter the castle?
I ain't letting a creature the likes of you in.
Why not?
Well, look at you, yeah.
All right, I'm looking. I don't see any reason why I should not enter. Do you, Rooster?
Because you're a freak of nature, you are. That's enough, right? It is.
Well, that's not very friendly.
It's my job to guard the castle, not to be friendly now, ain't it?
If you say so.
I say so it is. Now get. Yeah.
Well, that's a shame, Rooster. I really wanted to see what was inside. Really? You think you could? All right, let's give it a try.
Hector climbed aboard the rooster's back and held on tight. His faithful companion jumped him up over the castle walls.
Brilliant, Rooster. Thank you. Well, this is quite interesting. Look at all those stalls. I've not seen many of the foods there before. Do you think those are foods? Well, let's sample the wares.
Hector walked among the people. In a hectic place such as a castle, one might think he would blend in with the crowd. But alas, Hector's physical appearance made him stand out no matter where he went. And most people gave him a wide berth. That is, until one girl in fine clothes took notice.
Oh, what do we have here?
Are you talking to me, lady?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. What's your name, sweetheart?
My name is Pearl.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Pearl. I'm Hector, and this is Rooster, my rooster.
How How delightful. How did you come to be, Hector?
What?
I've never seen a man who is also half-hedgehog before.
Oh, well, that's just the way I was born. Couldn't be helped, I'm afraid.
It is most novel.
So, you're not frightened of my appearance?
Goodness, no. I have always loved hedgehogs, and I love men. To combine the two seems an exciting concept.
Well, I'm pleased that you're pleased.
Tell me, fair Hector, is your, delicate area man or hedgehog?
I've never had the occasion to glimpse either in the wild, so I couldn't really say for certain, my lady. It is mine.
And it is, fully functional?
I can only assume so.
Might I see?
Oh, I think the fine people around us should have a bit of a problem if I were to show you at present.
I live near here. Come on.
What about Rooster?
Oh. Does he like to watch?
I don't know. Rooster, do you like to watch?
Well, I suppose we can find a safe room for him where he will not be killed for dinner. Let's go.
Hector followed Pearl, who happened to live in the main tower of the castle. He would have been impressed, except that he was too distracted by the thought of losing his virginity, and so didn't really notice. A short time later...
Wow! That was most pleasant, my lady.
For me too, Hector. It is human, by the way.
What?
Your twig and berries.
My twag and what now?
Your genitalia.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yes, but larger than most, despite your diminutive stature.
Well, I apologize.
It's a good thing.
Oh, then I withdraw my apology.
Hector, would you like to, marry me and do what we just did every day for the rest of our lives?
Yeah, I'd like that very much.
Oh, Hector, my hedgehog.
I also hate when someone says the title of the piece, don't you? And so, as they did in those days, the two instantly fell in love. Pearl's father, the king, for you see she was the princess of the land, was also a bit of a sexual freak, as it would be known, and so didn't begrudge her the choice of husband, despite Hector's most modest upbringing. He threw them a grand wedding and invited the entire kingdom. Hector's father, Horace, was among those that attended.
Daddy, you came!
I came for the food and the drink. I didn't know it was going to be you who were getting married, Hector.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But I'm glad you found happiness, my boy, especially with the, princess.
Oh, thank you, Daddy.
Why, I might even be persuaded to look upon your face again if it meant I could live in such splendor.
Really, Daddy? Do you mean it?
Yes, my boy, I've endured far worse for far less.
You have?
I married your mother, did I not?
And so Horace moved into the castle and avoided Hector as much as he could, enjoying a life of luxury and wealth for doing absolutely nothing. And as you may guess, the moral of this story is that you should always, always, always mooch off of your children, which is the greatest reward of all, and by far the best argument for producing offspring in the first place. Until next time, I have been Sir Hubert Donald Rattigan Fievel Norwahl, Esquire the Third, and this is Itsahlbend Theatre. Good night, sleep tight, And please spay and neuter your pets so you don't get any freaky-looking children.
It's not the end. Itsahlbend Done Radio Hour number 253. Itsahlbend Theater number 4, Hector, My Hedgehog. Was written by Jerome Wetzel and directed by Kristin Green. This episode starred Dan Condo as Hubert and Hector, Dallas Ray as Horace, Samantha Stark as Ygrette, Shane Stefanchik as the Rooster, Kristin Green as Pearl, Nathan Haley as the guard, and Wendy Parks as the midwife. It was narrated by Jerome Wetzel. Our Foley artist is Seamus Talty. Our technical director is Shane Stefanchik. Our music director is Kristin Green. Please check out our website, itsahlbendradiohour.com, and support us at patreon.com/IABD. You can also follow us on social media at IABD Presents, and Radio Hour does have a separate Facebook page. Have a great week.
That hurts my feelings, did it? Got it.
Okay, here's the thing. You said, I'm not going to use you for what you auditioned for, but I'm going to give you something else.
Yes.
What voice?
Was your audition Cockney?
I don't know. What?
You did a Cockney Rooster.
There you go.
You did cock-a-doodle-doo.
Yes! Boy! Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I was going to say, I
Okay.
knew there was a Cockney in there.
Okay. Well, as long as it's
No, when you say it.
cockpick.
No, cockney doodle doo.
Cockney.
I'm glad Sam remembered.
Oh, it's my job. It's my goal to grab the cast. I'm going to work on this because I don't know what the fuck is going on.
My twag and berries.
Your genitalia.
Walked out of the wrong part. Or the right part.
Instead of a commercial. It's All Been Done presents.
Who's got the time?